welcome back to my channel. This is your host with the most, Ubuyi, and if you are new to this channel, you're most definitely welcome. And could you kindly hit the subscribe button down below to be subscribed to the channel and to also help to grow the channel, and also hit the notification bell to be notified of every upload I will do in the future. Now, if you are a returning subscriber, a mind speaker, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome, my honey, and I hope you do enjoy this video. Now, in today's video, we are going to be doing a makeup tutorial. How to basically apply makeup. Yes, I have been requested for this video for so long, and I have decided to shoot it today because why not? And I also have some time on my hands. Now how are we going to go about with this video is that I'm gonna be doing a voiceover in terms of explaining and showing what product I'm applying on my face, and then I'm also gonna be doing half of my face on camera. Another half I will be doing it off camera. But when you are doing your face, please don't do half of your face. Do what you do on the left, also do on the right, because I'm also going to be doing the other half off camera, and then also show you the finished product or the finished face, which won't be half, but then it will be a finished both sides kind of face. So yeah, that's how we're gonna go about with this video, because I'm also trying to make it as short as possible, because I don't like long videos personally, and I don't think you also like them, right? Let's keep it short. Plus, some of you guys, maybe you apply makeup every single day. Now, if I'm making like a long video about makeup, you would actually not like applying makeup at all, because you would think that it's gonna take that long, and sometimes it doesn't. The more you master the technique, the shorter the time you spend on the mirror doing your makeup. Now, without me blurbing now, let's get down to the video. So what you basically do now, the first step is brush out your eyebrows, either with a spoolie or you use an old toothbrush like myself, and then you take either a brown or a dark brown or a black eyebrow pencil to shape your eyebrows or draw up your eyebrows. And this is how I do mine. Firstly, I draw the line underneath, right where my eyebrows basically end, right? Don't do it too below. However, where your eyebrows end, and then I go on the upper part of the eyebrows. I also draw up a line or define the eyebrows where they end, not too far from your eyebrows all up to your forehead. No, draw it up where your eyebrows actually end on top and where they start at the bottom. And then you take a flat brush like this one, an angled one, and then I'm feeling the eyebrows in the middle. I'm feeling the eyebrows in the middle to make it look a bit darker. I did not do that with an eyebrow pencil because I don't like them looking too dark and too fake. I still want them to look a bit natural. So this is the step I do to make it look a bit natural. I feel it like that. Basically do that until you are satisfied, and then take your spoolie once again or your toothbrush and brush out your eyebrows. And this is as natural as they can get for me, and I am satisfied with them. And now we're going to be defining the eyebrows so that they can look popping and fleeking. And what I use for that, I use a lighter concealer. There you go. If you don't have a lighter concealer, a yellow corrector is still fine. And then I also use a flat brush. Yes, preferably a flat one. And I'm going to be defining the eyebrows on both the bottom and on top. Now the bottom part, I use the concealer I just showed you. And let's go. And don't forget, you must be very steady. You must have a very steady hand to be doing this step, because one little mistake, you're gonna mess up your whole eyebrow and you're gonna have to start all over again. So concentration, 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 and also a steady hand. And now we're going to be defining the eyebrows from the top, or the top part of the eyebrows. And I do not use the same concealer, or you shouldn't also be using the yellow corrector if you have a yellow corrector. However, we are going to be using the foundation. The foundation that you're going to use to apply on your whole face is what you define the upper part of your eyebrows with. And once again, a steady hand and lots of concentration. The reason being why we use a foundation is because you want your eyebrows to blend in with your foundation from your forehead. You do not want a situation where your forehead now it has too many colors on it. Like the eyebrows, they have a bit of a yellow corrector, or a lighter concealer, and now there's also a foundation. It's a different shade as well, and now like you look, I don't know, awful. No, we don't want that. We want to look popping, and this is how you look popping. And just like that, we are done. Now, as you can see, I have done both my eyes. And now I am going to be doing the eye look. And before I apply the eyeshadows, I am going to be applying the very same lighter concealer that I was using to define my eyebrows. I'm going to be using it again. The reason for this step, or why I put on the concealer before any eyeshadow, it's because I want full coverage of the color of the shadow, the eyeshadow. For the color of the eyeshadow to be more visible enough you will have to go in with the color corrector first or the concealer, so that that eyeshadow of yours can be absorbed onto this concealer. Then it gives you that fuller and rich coverage and very, very visible looking eye look. So we are blending out the concealer now. Okay, now we are done, and then this is the eye palette I'm going for. It's very, very bright colors, and if you know me, I'm more of an earthy and nudish kind of colors, but then for this video I just thought, why not go for very bright colors? And the first color that we're gonna choose, it's called the transition color. Yes, it's called a transition color, and I have chosen, let me show you which one I've chosen. I've chosen this orangish. Yes, that's a transition color. What is a transition color? Well, a transition color, it's basically a color that you're going to be applying all over your eyelid, like everywhere, before you can apply any other color. This is the color that you're basically gonna apply first, and any other color that comes thereafter, it would be on top of this color. Hence it's called a transitioning color. And it's also again up to you how dark you would want it to look like. So if you want to go too dark, you all you need to do is just to keep applying the product and then blending it out until to your satisfaction. But for me, I did not want it to look too dark. I think I'm minimalistic when it comes to the eyes, so I didn't want to look too dark. So yeah, blend, blend, blend. The secret to a very beautiful looking eye look, it's in the blending, honey. So ungesabi ukublenda sithandwa sami, blender wena moratuwa. And another signature look of mine is I like smoking out my eye looks. Yes, I don't like using the same color everywhere. I like smoking out my eye looks, and this is what I'm gonna do just now with this dark purple color. I am going to be applying it at the outer corner of my eyelid. I am smoking out. I'm smoking out my eye look. Now for a smoky eye, for a proper smoky eye, the outer corner of your eye look will have to look very, very dark. That's a smoky eye. But still, I didn't want to go too dark. I just did a minimal smoky eye. And now we're gonna be concentrating on the inner corners of my eyelids, and I've chosen this shimmery orange, shimmery brownish color. Another eye look, like signature eye look, signature eye look of mine after I have smoked out my eye look at the outer corners of my eye. The inner corners, I make it a point that they are like shimmery or much lighter. So this time I'm going for a shimmer color instead of a lighter one. So it's still a warm color, but it's more shimmery. So those are my signature eye looks. The outer corner of the eye, it would be dark, and then the inner corner of the eye, it would either be a bit lighter or shimmery. And today I'm going for the shimmer color, and I think I look cute. What do you think? And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, that is my eye look. Do you like? I definitely do like. Okay, we look all pretty, all done. The eye look is done. Now we get to the foundation. I'm going to apply the foundation all over my face. I don't know what shade I am. I actually forgot, and I'll get it for you next time. So this is how I apply the foundation on my face before I can blend it out. Guys, why I'm saying I will get you the what shade I am, it's because I am doing this voiceover days after, and I don't have all these products with me. So now I'm gonna use the brush first, because that's a technique that works for me. I use the brush first, and then I'm gonna follow it by a beauty blender or a beauty sponge. Other people, they start with the beauty blender from the get-go, but this is a technique that works for me. So yeah, guys, I hope you understand. I'm doing this days after. That's why I can't really explain. Yeah. And there's a beauty blender or a beauty sponge. I'm done applying the foundation with a brush, and I'm actually dabbing it or patting it all over my face, just for the foundation to really get absorbed into the skin. Yeah, that's basically what a beauty blender or a beauty sponge does. Dab, honey, until you are satisfied. Okay, now we're taking the very same light concealer that we used to define our eyebrows. We're now going to apply it under the eyes.
we are brightening your eye now. We are brightening your eye now. I don't like it when the under eyes are the same shade as the rest of your face, which is only foundation. No, we are brightening the eye when we do this. So yeah, this is the step. And remember, I said if you do not have a lighter concealer, you can always use a yellow corrector for those that have a yellow corrector. So yeah. Using the same brush, the flatter one, just to tap the product into the skin. I'm still going to use a beauty blender, but this is what I do first so that it can really get into those corners where a beauty blender can't reach. And please don't forget, no product should go into your eyes. We are doing makeup, but not trying to blind ourselves, okay? There's a beauty blender. Now we are blending the product out. And another fun fact or a trick, a makeup trick, is that for the beauty blender not to suck in the product, use a little bit wet beauty blender. Just wet your beauty blender just a little bit, and then you do all of this with a wet beauty blender. Not too wet, but just wet it a bit so that it does not absorb the product. And then the next thing, you don't have a product on your face, but instead on the beauty blender, because it has sucked it all in. That's a trick. A little bit wet beauty blender. Don't forget it. Now, another area where you apply your lighter concealer is your forehead. Yeah, it's your forehead, just to also give it that brighter look. But this step, you can really just skip it if you don't want a brighter looking forehead. But I just like doing it. So if you're just like me, hunnies, this is the other place where you also apply the yellow corrector or the lighter concealer. And now we're going to be using a translucent powder. A translucent powder, we're basically going to be applying it where we have applied the concealer, which in this case it's under the eyes and on my forehead. Now the reason for the translucent powder, or what it does, it holds in the product, which is the concealer. It holds in the concealer so that it does not crease, because remember, a concealer is cream and this is a powder. So it holds it in so that it does not crease. And if you don't find a translucent powder, you can also use a banana powder. I know there's a banana powder. Use it as well. It's there for this reason as well. And this method that I'm doing, or this part of makeup, It's called baking. Yes, baking. I know you've probably heard of people saying, nah, I'm baking my face, blah, 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 blah. They're not literally like baking their faces where like there's an oven and then they put their head in there. No, this is what they mean. Now moving right along, we are now going to contour our faces. And sorry, I dropped this and that's why it's looking like that. But we're going to contour our faces, and you're basically going to be taking a brush and a contour palette, which is supposed to be darker, by the way. And then you are literally gonna, I'd say, locate where your cheekbone is, and then you apply it there. Don't make it too dark, okay? You don't want to be looking like a skeleton, because what contouring does, or what it's meant for, it's to make your face to look a bit slimmer, and have that snatched kind of face. So if it's too dark, nakhona eye singathi we spoke, no, you don't want that. So keep it light. I love a very light contour. So yeah, this is what you do. And you're also gonna have to contour all around your forehead, because remember, now you have the concealer, you have applied foundation, and now you don't want to be looking like you have a face mask on, but you actually want for your face to look very pretty and all done. So yeah, what am I saying? You're basically doing this so that you look like a normal person. Yes, because if you don't do this step, like you don't also contour your forehead, then it's gonna look like you have a face mask on. So that's basically the reason why I take the contour all up to my forehead, just so I look normal. Yeah. Now the contouring all done now, and we are moving to the next step, which is applying the blush. Yes, we're applying the blush. And this is the palette that I have. I normally use 2 shades in this palette at once. I use that one and that one. Smile for you to get where your cheek is, because remember, with the contouring you were locating your cheekbone. Now the purpose of the blush, it is to get your actual cheek to look a bit pinkish, and then it look all cute. Yeah, so this one, it's applied on the actual cheek, and for you to get where your actual cheek is, smile. See, nami. Yes, you do that, and what you do this side, you're also gonna do on the other side. I love me some pink cheeks. I don't know about you. And it also comes in different shades. There's also a bit brownish ones. I like a pink one. I'm a girly girl when it comes to makeup, okay? Cheeks all done. Now we're going to be applying a highlighter. It's a highlighter palette. It also comes in different shades. What we're gonna be doing, it's just to apply it a little bit I'm gonna use the middle one. It's just to apply it a little bit on top of where your blush ends. You see where your blush ends? That's where you apply the highlighter. The highlighter basically doesn't brighten. It makes your cheeks shine. Yes, it makes your cheeks shine. You must be careful with the highlighter, okay? Don't use too much because you don't want to blind people, okay? Because it can be very blinding, okay? Sometimes I like taking it overboard and be too much, but then I think you can be too much on the cheeks, but not on your, because we're also going to be applying it between our eyes or in your nose, or what, I don't know what that area is called, but you will see where else we're going to be applying it. Now there, you're going to have to be very careful. You take a smaller brush, you're going to apply it. Now there, and right at the tip of your nose, you have to be very careful not to use too much. We ban la senandos. No we 5 cent. And if you feel like you've applied too much, you can always reduce that. Use your hand to reduce the shine. But then that's the whole purpose of the highlighter. It's basically to highlight your face. Yes. And have that glow. You know? Now we're going to take a black eyebrow pencil and we are going to be applying it on the waterline. The purpose of this step is just to open up the eye, define the eye, open up the eye. That's why we use an eyebrow pencil. You can also use a white one. I love it too. It's just that I don't have it. But I feel like with this look, it would have been much prettier. But hey, let's use what we can, or what we have rather. So yeah. And then now that we're done with that, we're gonna take the same eye palette that I was using for my eyeshadows, and then I am going to take that dark purple, that dark purple shade I used to smoke out my eye, and I'm gonna be applying it under my eyes. Just a little bit. You can skip the step if you don't want to, but because I'm me, I don't skip no step, honey. Okay, we are done. And now we're going to be taking the fixing spray Okay, this one, it's a pressed powder. You can use it if you want to. I didn't use it. I don't like using it, but it's a pressed powder. It's one of the last steps after all of this, just to bring back the warmth on your face. Now we're gonna use the fixing spray. The fixing spray basically holds in all your makeup. It makes it hold for the longest time. Oof, my god. And this one smells so good. So yeah, it it holds in your your makeup. Keep it intact for as long as you would want it to be. And there we go. Lovely. Done with the face now, and we're moving to the lips. I think I'm gonna ombre out my lips. So I'm not gonna talk you through this step. You will just see what I do. Now this is a liquid eyeliner, which you basically apply on top of your lash line, like your natural lash line. But I didn't do that step because I have artificial lashes on, like individual lashes on, so I don't normally apply it when I have individual lashes on. It just becomes too messy when I have to clean it up. And I'm just brushing them out, and I will be good to go. We done.
This hair, man. We have came to the end of the video, and I hope now you can do your makeup. Yes, I hope now you can do your makeup. Why was I looking there? I hope now you can do your makeup and it won't be much of a big deal anymore. And if you still need me to explain something to you, maybe that you have missed or whatever, comment down on the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to explain to you. But in a nutshell, this is how you do your makeup. What basically changes with makeup is eye palette. The eye palette is the only thing that changes with makeup. Other than the eye palette, everything, all the steps, they stay the same. And if you are doing natural makeup, because not everybody wants to be this colorful, or you don't want to be this colorful every single day, the natural look, you can basically not apply anything on your eyelids. Do all the steps, but don't apply anything on your eyelids. That you are still good to go. I mean, that's as natural as it can get. But if you want natural colors, obviously you will go more towards your nudish and your brownish colors. Those are the natural colors. But then if you don't want anything on your eyelids, it's still fine. You can just do all the steps that I've shown you and then apply nothing on your eyelids. You are still good to go, you know. And I hope Lungile, I hope you will love this video. Esther, I hope you will love this video, and everybody else that I have forgotten that have been testing me with this video, I hope you enjoyed the video and you will now know bits and pieces or a little bit more of how to do your own makeup. You can always contact me if you can't, but I'm so glad I also got to do this video because nambe sengihleli kabuhlungu because hey shikudala ngithembisa abantu, hey. I remember at some point ngaze ngathi I'm gonna go live and then we do it like okay, we will still do it, but then asiqale ngalesi step ithi masesiya live at least wonke umuntu so yazi ukuthi kumele abe nani and ezogcotshwa kuphi, yabo. Simple as that. Now let me not waste any more of your time, and Nami get ready for bed because it's very late at night. Don't forget, after you have done your makeup, never go to bed with your makeup. Wash off your makeup because you do not want your skin to break. You do not want your skin to break. So wash off the makeup and you will be good to go. Okay guys, let me go to sleep. I am so sleepy, but I'm so glad that I did this video and you will love it. You will love it. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I am We Speaks Mind. On Facebook, I'm Buisiwe Chabalala. And on TikTok, I am Bui147. Now, until my next video, honey. Child, I am loving my eyelids. I'm loving my eye palette. Anyway, good night, guys. I will see you on my next one.